Hey guys, welcome back to Twisted Truck Garage. I'm AJ.
I'm Trey.
And today we got a couple of upgrades that we're going to be working on with Linda. We got a water meth kit and we're going to be installing that today, or in this video. So just stay tuned. We'll explain what a water meth kit is and we'll get all into the details on how it works and how it's going to help us perform on the track. So I'm going to start working on getting it all mounted and in place, and then Trey's going to be pulling the front end apart because we got to do a couple things up there. And then yeah, just stay tuned. Alright guys, so here's the kit. This is the kit we're working with. It's a AEM kit, water meth injection system. So this is the reservoir that we are going to mount in the back of the car. And then we have, this is what they call boost juice. And this is a 50-50 mix of water and methanol. And here's the pump that's going to be working the system. Pause. If that's a pause? Is that a pause?
I didn't hear what you said, to be honest.
Oh. Anyways.
So I'm going to say pause.
Yeah, just to be safe. Anyways, so this is the pump that's going to be pumping the fluid through. And we have our controller. This controller is pretty cool, unique. You have dials that you can dial in your PSI that you want the fluid to run through the system in. So it runs off a boost sensor here. So say you're just driving normal and you want to turn the system off, you could, turn that to 0, I guess, and then turn this side all the way to 35. Our car doesn't make 35 PSI, the turbo, so technically the system won't turn on. So now when we go to tune, and then the tuner will pretty much dial in anything, I guess whatever mixture or whatever, I'm not 100% sure, but he'll dial everything in and then we'll have this set up in place. So while I'm doing that, Trey's over here taking the front end. Oh, I forgot one of the key important parts. So we have this guy here, which is from IE, integrated, what is it? Integrated performance?
Integrated engineering.
Integrated engineering. Yes, thank you. This is a throttle spacer. So if you can take the camera real quick. This guy is where our jet is. So we have 3 options for our jet. We have a 250, a 500, and a 1,000 shot. So that's actually inside here. Trey put this all together the other night. But
wouldn't recommend it.
But if we didn't have this piece, we would have had to drill through somewhere in our air system for the intercooler and everything to thread this in. But we ended up getting this spacer that goes between the intake and the throttle body, so we could just thread this bad boy in. So we don't have to do any customization to any of our piping, which is good for us because we don't have the tools to do that.
And a little volume never hurt. A little extra volume never hurt.
Yeah, awesome. So I'm going to get in the back of the car and I'm going to start, planning where all this stuff is going to go and walk you guys through it as I do. Oh, excuse the not finished cutting of the car. And yeah, we're going to make it work. We have an event this weekend and we need to get the system in. So we're just gonna work around the mess kind of, and then once this event is over, we're probably gonna take it all out or take out what's mounted and clean up the cutting situation. All right, guys. So I'm in the back of the car, as we can see, and I got the reservoir sitting right there. And I'm gonna mount it up on this wheel well. So like I was saying before, that there's definitely some grinding. See these spot welds? We don't have, I marked them when I did a lot of the cutting, so I know where they are. We haven't got the correct tool to get these spot welds out yet. So we're kind of in a little bind. So what I'm gonna do is mount this here, and once we get the correct tool to get these out, you see I tried a couple different ways on trying to get these spot welds out, and it wasn't working. So once we get these spot welds out, you know, this reservoir will probably sit a lot better. But for now, we're gonna mount it up on here. I'm gonna find a spot, mark it, drill it in, and then just keep moving from there, and then we'll go into the pump. So just hold on a second. Put you guys down over here. Can you guys see? So with this reservoir, I would like to get it somewhere like here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Somewhere like this. So we'll have a line going to our pump, which is probably going to be, I don't know, me and Trey have been talking about it, somewhere right here or up here, or even a little bit further up. The closer to the reservoir, the better. So this looks like a decent spot. Trying to plan for the future too. So I know we're gonna get these brackets out of the way 100%. So we got one there. One mark down here. So I think that'll be good for now. Let's get those holes open and keep trucking. Who says keep trucking? I gotta figure out a way to go to the next. Like, cause who says keep trucking? No one says keep trucking. Anyways, I want to get to work. There we go. I'm gonna get back to work. So, I want to make a mark. So we got punch holes, punch marks, I guess you want to say. I got self tapper, 8 mil. Start that hole. That hole. Now, we can get this mounted up like so. Looks like I'm gonna need an extension. All right, so we got the reservoir all mounted up. I got a screw here and then a screw down here. So we fill up here. This is a leveler, so we know how empty our reservoir is, and then down here is where the the fluid pumps out and into the system. So we got our pump mounted here and our tank mounted here, reservoir or whatever you want to call it. We're gonna start routing the hose and locating the where is it? Yep. This guy. We're gonna find a place in by the dash for it. And actually, Trey probably started working on putting this together. He has the front end off. Front end of the car's off. So we can get to our throttle body a lot easier. The perks of building a race car, you can take the front end off in like 5 minutes. So theoretically, not theoretically, but honestly, the throttle body spacer goes here, and actually, yes, it goes here, and then our jet will be coming out this way, and just dump some boost juice. So we're gonna get back to work, showing you guys what was going on, and yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna take the camera?
No.
No?
I got some work to do up here.
Well, I got work to do too. I always have the camera.
That's because the camera loves you.
The camera doesn't love me. Look how black I look.
How pale I look.
Yeah, you look pale. You good, bro? You pale.
Always pale, dog.
Those are 8s.
Can I have a tip? And a knife?
You were literally right next
I'm
to
working
me.
with you. Can you work with me?
Laziness. That's what this is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
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 I agree.
God, this is what I gotta deal with. Look. It's a 10 mil. That was so hard. Here.
I need a knife too.
You stole my knife. You stole my knife.
That's because you like it.
So, as what I was doing, I wanted to show you guys the rest of the kit. So, in this kit, we have wiring. We have our boost hose. We have some loom. And this is our fluid hose. It's a hard line. And we're going to start routing all this stuff. Routing this. And we're going to try to make it as clean as possible. So that's going to be all Trey's job.
Yeah. Because I know how to wire.
He act like I don't know how to wire either. We both could read directions and a schematic. So honestly, it's really not that bad. Right now he is working on the throttle body. We got the throttle body. Let me get a light. It's dark in here. Can you see?
Show can, show me.
So the throttle body's out. Car's making extra noises. So that gasket, are you gonna take that gasket out?
No. Because this needs a gasket on this side.
I got
and now
you.
this is the new gasket for the throttle body.
Alright, well let's show everybody what's going on.
Can you give me the throttle body? Yeah, I'm useless.
I'm over here recording. Here, take the light then.
So it's got to sit like this. It comes out front. That's not horrible.
No, that's not horrible.
Ooh. Tips and tricks.
What you got? Apparently he has a tip and a trick. What are you looking for? Some type of silicone to keep the gasket on?
It's not silicone. It's actually headliner.
Oh, that's up right there. I'm looking at the
Where?
bottom, all the way on top.
Up line.
Top,
No.
all the way up top to the right behind the plastic bag.
This?
Yes, sir.
That's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh, this is not what I was looking for, but it's basically the same thing. I was looking for a different bottle.
Make sure it's shaking well. Go ahead.
So basically what you want to do is you want to find some sort of adhesive, spray adhesive like this, and it'll kind of glue your gasket onto whatever you're doing so you can sandwich this together. It makes it much easier to catch the bolts and get everything in place. Because if you ever try to catch a gasket and line it up all at one time, it's not easy.
Tips and tricks from Trey. We're gonna make this a thing. You need a hand? Oh. So, look like we just ran into another problem, maybe?
No, I think we're good.
You sure?
I think so. I just want to get it started.
There's this like little dimple here hitting on top of. Oh. And you miss that completely.
Oh, you're right. I was wondering why it didn't look like it was lined up with the gasket.
If you need me to hold it in place.
Oh, shit.
I don't know, I feel like we should cut that off.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Before you tighten it all the way down, let's cut that off. Be right back, guys. Aren't you missing this screw?
Yeah, we got 3 out of the 4 bolts in because AJ refuses to get me a magnet, and the 4th bolt
He
is
was, you know, being really rude, and now he expects me to go get him a magnet.
I mean, we could have a boost leak on Linda.
We probably could afford it because she's so fast.
Okay, now.
Yeah. Tripping. Oh, where's the magnet? You know, I always put this magnet somewhere where I can't lose it, but then I always end up losing it. I feel like it's in here, but toolbox is decently organized, so I don't know why I can never find this magnet.
It might be in the bag, tool bag.
I just recently saw it. Which drawer it was in? Don't remember. Yeah, I doubt it's down in that one. Where's the magnet? You know what? Here's a magnet.
I hate you.
This is Trey's favorite magnet. This guy right here. I hope it's zinc. It's zinc. Ah.
God damn it.
Go right ahead. I'm recording. Was that so tough? Was that so tough?
Yeah. Ain't my
You're not gonna dry it off?
Nope. It's a self-tapper. Who gives a shit? It's going into plastic.
Now it's gonna rust.
It's going into plastic.
Easy, my dude. These plastic intakes
That one don't seem to be getting much tighter.
are very, very, very sensitive when you decide to put some screws in them. This is our second one. Luckily, the second one came with the motor we picked up. Stop. Just stop. If it's not getting any tighter, just leave it alone. No, I'm not touching it. You're the last person to mess with it. You break it. Hey, he buys a new one. I mean, the new one's like $900. But it's nice. So, are we ready to move on?
I believe so.
All right, sounds good. So it's getting late. Let's give you a rundown of what we had to do. So, first off, we have wiring just laying in the car right now, going out the back because it got tangled and we distangled it, and that's how we're going to leave it. We have the pump mounted, the tank mounted. We also have the power wire, power and ground going through the firewall. Right now, bring it to the front end. So we had a little dilemma with this throttle body. So intentionally, this is the way we had it. So I was looking at this curve here and anticipating that the front end and the radiator and the fan was going to be in the way. So I was like, let's see if we can get this over here. So I took it apart.
It actually is.
Well, I have it routed a little bit tighter.
I'm just saying, now that I'm looking at exactly where this goes and where these lines are,
it's not too far.
These are actually farther out. Look at it. So we should be fine, but I get why you want to do that.
So I wanted to bring this over here to try to tighten this little loop up without, radius, without pinching the line, because it is a hard line. So I flipped it, took it all apart, flipped it, and then realized that this jet was sitting on top of here, so we could not get it in and out, pause, without, scratching it and it binding. So I tried putting it back here and having it coming out the side, and that didn't work because it would have hit here. So now ultimately we are back at square one where we had it originally. So that's the best part. What? What?
Where I originally put it, but he wanted to.
You could have just grabbed my hand.
Nah, I didn't make it hard.
Anyways, so right now we have everything going through a firewall so far. It is late. We're both kind of cranky, so we had a little lover's quarrel with the whole situation. So we're gonna get back to this tomorrow. We still have a deadline for Thursday, which I'm trying to stick to.
He's unrealistic.
We can get it done if we, work.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a late day tomorrow.
It's a late day
we're gonna. Well, it's only 10 o'clock. I mean, like, it might be 12, 1 o'clock tomorrow to get it done. We got a deadline, and I'm saying it on YouTube, so we gotta stick to it.
You're killing me.
All right, guys. I'm AJ.
I'm Trey.
And this is Twisted Talks Garage. Like, comment, subscribe. Keep gunning.